Hello, everybody. I'm back again. It's me, RJ. I'm here to talk about something today, and it's been on my mind for years and years and all this time. But I'm starting to let stuff out, and I will be getting back to wrestling eventually soon. But for right now, I'm just talking about different subjects. Okay, on the case. So today, I want to talk about like things like involving men and women in relationships. Like, okay, today I'm focusing only on the men in this situation today only. Now, men, we have to stop doing what we're doing and treating our women like this and disrespecting them and calling out their names and putting our hands on them. Is not right. And we should be true gentlemen. I know it's hard sometimes, and yes, there's a lot of eye candy out there. You want to get a taste of each flavor, and you want to have all these multiple women. And sometimes do threesomes with two women at the same time, or four women at the same time. Like, I get it, I understand you want to smash it, but you shouldn't be doing that. It's wrong, and cheating is not good to be doing on your girl or in a marriage, especially in a marriage. And when y'all got kids, that's not right. And I understand you want to pervert yourself as a man and a tough guy. I understand that. But there's nothing wrong with being a gentleman and being nice, and a nice guy is okay. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. As you could probably see, I'm really nervous right now. I'm really nervous because I'm still trying to get used to doing this. So it takes me a while to get myself to be able to do this. I'm not even sure if I'm ready right now, but I'm doing it. But guys, we have to show our women we cater to them, we love them, support them in their dreams, even if we don't agree with it and it upsets us. We gotta have to try to deal with it and support their dreams and stuff, and do whatever we can to make them happy. And it's not worth messing around with another woman. That's just wrong, and you need to stop that. And guys, I know they've been calling us dogs and cheaters and assholes and all that stuff for a long time, and decades, centuries, and all that. And a lot of it's changed. But y'all still mainly act the same. Ignorant as heck. I mean, seriously, y'all need to get a woman, nice woman, settle down, and just be with her, and don't even think about another woman or dating another woman. Don't even flirt. Don't do it. Not good. Seriously. And I know sometimes when you do, and we out there and even in the public, a nice woman might walk by, we might not even try to do it, but we might actually accidentally stare or something, or look at another woman, but try to turn our eyes away like nothing ever happened. But we all do it. We all see another woman, we want to go crazy, but we just gotta not do that. Be and treat your woman like a king. And I mean, hold up, not that. Forgive me. I mean, treat your woman like a queen, like the queen she deserves to be treated like. And if she deserves to be treated like a queen, and if she's that special, and treat her good and right. Now, I'm saying this because a lot of us guys out here don't even realize what we're doing, but we losing a lot of our women, and it's hurting, and you wonder why we go through all this suffering. Now, being a player is not good. I hate pimps. I just hate them, and especially where they treat women. I don't like any dude hitting on a woman, cheating on her, disrespecting her, calling out her name, trying to control her. That is wrong, and it's not cool to do that. And when it comes to a relationship, saying who wears the pants in the relationship and who's the boss, it shouldn't be like that at all. It should go both ways, 50-50. And a woman pays and a man pays. Sometimes the man pays for them, sometimes the woman pays for them. Sometimes the woman can buy something for you and you ain't got to pay nothing at all. Sometimes you can buy for the woman and she ain't got to pay at all. 50-50. Equal love. No control. And no, you better do this or talking like that. Nuh-uh. Don't tell that to your woman. It's wrong. You should always respect her and honor her, because she could always go out and find somebody else. Remember that. And be the best guy you can possibly be. And there's no need to be out here keep searching when you already got a good woman and treating right and doing right. And don't hide anything from her. Never hide anything from her at all. Be completely honest with her. Tell her the truth about every single thing. Even if you're scared she might leave you, be honest with her. Tell her the truth. And if it's going to come from someone, let it come from you. And if you hear something about her that's been happening, confront her about it. Talk to her about it. But have her be honest with you. Completely honest with you. Just like you would want her to, like she wants you to do with her, you should do that same thing with her. Honor her and respect her wishes. And if she says she doesn't want to do it right now, then try to kindly back off and, just wait. But that don't mean you go out cheating and find another woman or make an excuse like, you never want to do this. No, that's not it. And if she's giving you, make sure you give her as much attention as possible, and always be there for her. And there are there are good women out here, but guys, don't just go with a woman just because how she looks. If she looks hot, if she looks sexy, beautiful, don't just go for that. That's not always a good thing. And sometimes that beauty is only skin deep. And she might be beautiful on the outside but ugly on the inside. And she might be not as good. I'm not talking about sexy. I'm talking about a personality or respectful towards you. And I guess when it comes to guys, I understand we gotta be nice to our women, but don't let her push you over, take advantage of you. And if a woman doesn't show you no interest in talking about you ain't no good, and like and says to you ain't nothing good, no, a loser and all that, picture down scrub and everything, say you ain't good for nothing but dick, then I don't know, maybe that's, you first, before you do anything, ask yourself, okay, what am I doing? Am I messing up? What can I do to fix this? Always work hard on your relationship to try to keep it together and make it last forever. And just with that one girl, just make her special, your number one priority. And make sure you give her all the love she needs and buy her things, but don't overdo it. Don't just be buying her stuff all the time. No. And let her do for you sometimes. And just because you work hard and you come home and you want some loving, we're not saying that women shouldn't have right to speak or speak their mind. They work hard and they clean the house and take care of the kids. We respect that, but sometimes we just want to come home to a lovely peace of mind. And we respect you. It's not that we have a problem being with a strong woman. It's not that at all. No jealousy of whether you make more money than us. Just don't be holding that stuff above our heads, like you better than us. Really, nobody is better than anybody. Remember that. Always remember that. Now, guys, we have our problems, but I know over the years we've been working on it and we've been making a lot of improvement. Some of us are still out here like jerks, basically buttholes and still dogs, and treat a woman like she's nothing, like she don't mean nothing to you, and just using her for her body or more, whatever you can get from her. Like, guys, y'all gotta stop that. It's not cool. Yeah, it's not respectful at all. And y'all need to look forward to the bigger picture. And if she does for you, make sure you do. If she does whatever to make you happy, make sure you do whatever to make her happy. And if she really loves you, make sure you give her as much love. And don't, just because a girl might not look as attractive or as beautiful or sexy, you still might want to give that girl a chance, because you never know what could happen or what she has to offer and how good the relationship could be. She most likely has way more to offer than the pretty girl. Trust me, she will always have something better to approve and give to you than a pretty girl would. Trust me. Looks is not important. It don't matter how attractive. I mean, come on. You, and especially for some guys, especially guys like me. See, I know I'm not attractive. I'm ugly as hell. And I'm big. I get that. But let's be, I know I can't have any girl I want, and I probably can't have any at all, but be honest, ladies, guys can, okay, let's put it like this. No guy can have any woman he wants at any time. No girl can have any man she wants at any time. I'm just keeping it real, being honest. I'm telling the truth. Now, I want you to, like, not just do for your woman. Clean up sometimes. Like, if she cooks, you clean up the dishes and clean the kitchen. And sometimes you clean the house, or sometimes y'all can clean the house together and have fun with it. And if it seems like it's getting boring, you know, you can always put some music on and clean up like that and do it together. Probably sing along and dance while y'all cleaning up and have fun with it. It seems like time go by real fast and get the job done, you know. But or whatever works for you. And remember, a relationship is not all about sex. No. And relationships is about commitment and committing yourself to that person and really loving them. And, you know, you do for them as they do for you. If they treat you right, you treat them right. But don't just let a woman disrespect you and put you down. And I know we go through a lot. And women go through a lot too. Yes, they do. But, and they say you look at their bodies and see, you gotta pay for all this, and like, look at this, and like, okay, that's just nothing but a body. Because really, it's just a body. That's it. And it's not really worth anything. And technically, if you ain't done nothing for that dude at all, why should he waste his money on you? Think about it. I mean, you're not doing anything for him. And if you turn him down, that shows you're no woman to be with at all, or trustworthy, or give a dime to. Not even a penny. Nothing. And women, don't just go off looks. Because it's a lot of dudes out here that you might not find attractive or be attracted to, but you could still fall in love with them. And you could find yourself attracted to them. And they might can be everything. You're not going to get, no guy is going to get everything he wants out of a woman. No woman is going to get every single thing she wants out of a man. And that's just the truth, being honest. I'm being for real. Now, we can work towards, like, you could work towards it, but it's a lot I gotta say. You can work towards it and try to get everything y'all want together, but it's not really gonna happen all the time. And even though you don't get everything you want out of that person, be happy what you get out of that person and honor and appreciate everything. And we don't mind you speaking your minds. We love when you speak your minds, but sometimes we disagree. But, you know, you have to understand from both ends. Like, the guy will have to understand the woman. At the same time, the woman will have to understand the guy. Maybe sometimes it makes both points, like, y'all both could be right at the same time, but it's not necessary to argue about it and fuss. And I know you get mad at each other sometimes. It's not worth it. And if you're not really in love with a chick, or a woman's not really in love with a man, and you just want to marry them, you, to live the fancy life, and then get divorced, or when you get divorced you try to take everything from that woman or take everything from that man, you have no business getting married. Don't marry anybody like that. Women, don't marry any dude like that. Dude, don't marry any woman like that. It's not worth it. And if technically, I feel like if a dude's gonna marry a woman and he has a lot to lose and he's got a whole bunch of stuff, then he should automatically have that woman sign a prenup. Same for the woman. If the woman got a lot of stuff and she got a lot to lose, she should make that guy sign a prenup. Nothing. And if they really love you and they really care about you the way they say they do, they would sign it, no problem, and not question you about it if they really love you and wanted to be with you. Now, guys, we do a lot of nasty stuff, and it's wrong, and we act totally childish out here, and it's not cool. And you teaching the younger versions of kids to do the same thing, and it keeps on going on for generations and generations. Not good, and it's messing up the minds of the young ones, thinking this way and thinking that way. You shouldn't do that, because guys, you wouldn't like anyone to do that to your daughter, right? If you had your daughter dating a guy like that, you would want to probably take him out, beat him up or something, keep him away from your daughter. You don't want your daughter dating anybody like that. And think about it, guys. Really be honest. When you call these women out their name, you basically calling your daughter that. You calling them that too, whether you realize it or not. You're calling your daughter that, and you're saying like all women and calling them. That's totally unnecessary. Don't do it. It's not what you should be doing. It's irresponsible. And you're talking about your nieces and your mom in a way. And somebody said that about your mom, you'd be ready to fight and knock them out or take them out. And see, that's why you shouldn't talk about any woman like that. And put any woman down. And even if you are the one bringing in all the money and everything, paying for everything, they still do a lot around, even though they could still be, they make love to us, and then sometimes they don't even want to. And we should be grateful for that. And also, they clean up the house, they cook our food, make sure we happy. They try to give us the attention we need, understand us, and always be there for us. The ones who really love us. So you gotta be responsible and appreciate all those women. And if she's not attractive or she stopped getting unattractive to you, don't just say, nah, this ain't working for me no more because I want out the relationship, or try to be with someone else and be cheating on. No, you try to work on it. Still try to find what you love about it, and don't be saying she fat and you got lost. Like what's the word? You let yourself go. Don't be saying that. Or you just stop looking pretty and you don't get nice, because that's pushing the woman away. And you basically send her into the arms of another man who will really appreciate it and she might enjoy more, and like will fall in love with, and you lose her, and then later you be trying to come back to her wishing you had her again. It's not right. And but at the same time, don't let a woman display your mind and put you down and like walk all over you, use you. And if she's not doing right by you and she keep doing wrong and messing up and then putting you in the doghouse, it's not worth it. You need to get out, especially if she hitting you and she doing stuff wrong to you. Then you need to get out, and it's not safe. And she's making threats towards you, always hitting you and stuff, calling you names. get out the relationship. That's an abusive relationship. You don't need to be in that. And she only always asking you to buy her this, buy her that, get money. Nah, you need out of that relationship. She don't love you. She just love your money and what she can get from you. And she might even love you, but she don't really care about that. And if you were ugly, she wouldn't give you no time of day. If she wasn't attracted to you at all, she wouldn't give you no time of day. You need to stop doing that. Guys, we need to stop just going for women who's attractive. Even try some of the unattractive women. Now, me personally, I've dated women that I wasn't attracted to at all, but I still was in love with them, and I did anything for them. But it ain't good. And they still did me wrong and treated me bad. And I haven't had a good girlfriend to this day. Now, I dated ugly women. I dated pretty women. I dated medium weight, like medium women that look okay but not okay. But it didn't matter. But I treat them like queens. But they all messed it up, and they say I lost something good. They all say I'll be whining and crying over them. I did some of them a lot, yeah, but over the years and over time, and as I thought about it, I couldn't care less anymore. And the way I figured, yeah, I might have lost you, but you were a lost son too, a good man. And I'm a good guy, so I know I deserve better than this, and I leave the trash in the streets. But I'm just gonna say, but I still love every last one of them dearly with all my heart. And I wish it could have worked out with at least one of them. Some I really wish it really could have worked out with that I want to be with, but it can't. And I would give anything to have it back, but not anything, because I can't deal with that. So I'm not putting up with any of that anymore. And guys, I know it's wrong, and we get on each other a lot and want to beat up each other if a dude hits another woman for some reason. But you gotta ask yourself, maybe that woman deserved it. Like, if a woman is woman enough to hit you and keep hitting you and try to hit you like a man, she's woman enough to get her ass whooped like a man. Remember that. If she's woman enough to hit you and try to threaten you and come up in your face like a man, she's woman enough to get her ass kicked and whooped like a man, and no questions about it. Now, I'm not approving violence. No, that's not what I'm doing. But I'm saying you shouldn't be doing that because it's wrong. And you women wonder why you get hit and bruised like that and beat up. Some of you women deserve it. I'm not lying. Some of you women actually deserve that. But some of you women, you don't. And it's wrong. But guys, you shouldn't be hitting women at all. But sometimes if you have to protect yourself at any moment, you protect yourself. But that don't mean you beat them down like crazy like a man. No. There's a certain way you do it. But if they do take it further and try to overpower you, you have to show your dominance and overpower them and let them know they can't just do that to you. And if they pick on you like you're weak, you have to show them that you're not going to do that to me and I'm not weak. It's something we hate to do, but sometimes we have to. Now, I love all women. I love my women. We all got, every dude loves his woman. But what I'm saying, we love all women out here. But it's okay and everything, but it's good just to be with that one. Now, hold up for a sec. I gotta get up. Better. I would like to say, you shouldn't have a guy out here, if he wants to be around all these other women and cheating on you or sneaking around or hitting you abusing you, mistreating you, calling you out your name, woman, leave that man alone. Let him be. And if you gotta take your kids with you, you take your kids and get away from far away as you possibly can. Never stay with a dude like that. And if he don't change, and if he just threatening to kill you if you leave him, you better get away. Call the police. I don't care what you gotta do. Call the police. Get into a safe place. Take your kids. Make sure they safe. Get away from them. And dudes, the same thing goes for you. If you're in a bad relationship like that, then you need to get away. Don't try to stay in that relationship. As much as you may love that woman, you got to get away. And if you got to take your kids with you, you take your kids with you. Sometimes it's necessary. I mean it. This is really, I'm glad I'm finally getting this off my chest, but you know, it's nice to buy your girl whatever she wants, but sometimes if you're not able to do that, if you're never able to do that, she should understand, and she would understand if she really loves you. And life ain't all about jewels, fancy cars, cash, money, and all that. Life is too short for all that. Plus, when you die, you can't take it with you. Remember that. And a nice house is good, and big houses and mansions, but really, eventually you move out of it, or you just like sell it or something, or you die and you don't live in it no more and go to somebody else. Why waste all that money on it? I mean, buy all these fancy cars for what? You only need one car. I mean, all this rich people, when you get money like that, it's unnecessary to spend on like that. But I'm getting off subject right here, so I'm getting back. So anyway, like you should do things as a couple. And I know sometimes you gotta give your girl space. Sometimes the girls gotta give her guy space. But when you go out and you hang with your friends, make sure you doing the right thing. And if somebody comes up flirt with you, say, "Nah, I already got somebody. I ain't trying to do that." And they keep pushing, and no, it's time for me to go. If you don't have a ride home, just try to find a ride home or a way back or drive back. And if they won't stop, just go the other way. If they try to do something to you, then you need to find some safety. You need to get away and find a safety. If the guy tries to keep harassing you, you need to find some type of way to get away and get to a safe place. And just because you meet a nice, good-looking guy doesn't mean he's good. And he could play the part of being good and get you into him playing a game. Playing games with, but he's basically kind of got you as his own slave. And some, not all guys, just some guys. Now, guys out there, we have to, it's okay to do what the woman says, okay, sometimes. But remember, the woman also should be doing what you say at the same time. But don't control each other. Don't tell each other what to do. Don't boss around. It's not good. And it's an unhealthy relationship. You don't tell each other what to do. You talk about it and you make an agreement. And sometimes it's hard to walk away. And it doesn't matter. You could do everything you can for that person and they still won't love you. You could spend your whole time, your whole life trying to get that person to fall in love with you and they never do. And it's time to just give up. Don't let it take too long before you realize that. Just walk away. And you could always find somebody else better. Well, some of us, not all. But that don't mean you should give up. Because somebody might actually want you someday. But some of us, well, y'all got chances. All y'all got chances. I'm gonna be honest. I'm the only one who don't have a chance, to be honest. So every other guys, you got chances with other women. So there's always another woman out here for you guys, and there's always another man out here for you women. But no woman is gonna get everything she wants from a man. No woman is gonna get everything she needs from a man. But understand and still communicate and love him. No guy's gonna get everything he wants from a woman. No guy's gonna get everything he needs from a woman, but appreciate and still love her. And continue to love her. And don't just get together and then break up. And if you're gonna get married, make sure you gonna get married, but you do everything in your power to work out that marriage and really love each other and never divorce. I mean, never. I mean, nowadays, people get married, but they don't stay married. They get married, then divorce, then married, divorce, and it's like nobody really be happy in their marriage. It's basically they never really try to make the marriage work, and the marriage don't even last that long. And it's like wasting time and a whole lot of money too, because it's a lot of money that goes into marriages. And like before our time, way before we were born, marriages used to last like 50, 60, 70 years. Don't even last close to that long. Lucky if it's even a decade. Maybe even 5 years. But nowadays, marriages don't last that long. And every time people come up with some excuse to try to get out the marriage, saying you don't look attractive, you ain't good looking no more, or I don't want to be with you, and like it's like, and they blame each other. It's not good. It's not healthy. And guys, I hate to say it. Don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me. But a lot of times, it can be our fault. It can be our fault. Most of the times, it might be our fault. I admit that. But we have to try to fix ourselves and make ourselves better for these women and appreciate us and do the best we can. And women are right to a point. Like, we got to change and make them happy and, do whatever we can for them. And make them feel like they want it, and do good by them, and it's okay to like be emotional. It's not wrong with crying, because really crying is good. Crying is not a weakness, It kind of makes you stronger, and being scared. There's nothing wrong with that either. Because a lot of people think by intimidating somebody or intimidation at all and somebody being scared of you is power, but it's not. A person who's scared compared to a person who isn't scared at all actually has more power and more dangerous than the person who's not scared at all, and more of a threat, because they are capable of anything just as much as the one who's not scared, and the one seems the toughest and the baddest. I'm not trying to compare, but I'm just saying it's okay to be scared. Scaredness shows real strength, real emotions, real power. And it's good to be scared sometimes. Sometimes it might even save your life. Now, sometimes we have to, it's hard to try to understand what a woman's language is, but a lot of guys can do it, but it's like, I don't know if they really want to be honest. I don't think they want to. And then they understand, they try to do it, but it's like, I don't know. And then they talk to the guys saying, but you gotta do that woman right, treat her right. and know that she's the best thing to ever happen to you and in your world. And you'll know that for sure if she is. And she does right by you, and she be the perfect one in your life. Now, I could say this with confidence. I'm proud of a lot of you guys out here and the young ones that are married, got kids, and you sticking to your woman, being faithful to her, and she being faithful to you, and y'all working your problems out. Y'all might have some disagreements, but y'all understand each other and work together as a team. That's what all marriage is all about. Working together as a team, stay committed and in love with each other, and always finding a way to stay in love with each other. And don't really have to fight about it to be in love with each other. Stay in love with each other, and don't matter how they wind up looking later or how they look now. It doesn't matter. Looks are not important. It's not important at all. And some women are just playing over their heads. Like Beyonce, for example, she thinks she's all that, and she thinks she could have any man she wants to. When she made that, to me, I can't stand Beyonce. She's ugly as hell. I can't stand it. But I can say because I have no problem, because I'm not attracted to Beyonce. She's a good singer. She could sing her butt off, and she's real good at it. And she can make a lot of hit songs, solo or in a group. But her attitude is straight up nasty, disrespectful, and I don't like the way she puts down guys all the time. And a lot of other female artists. But I'm going to get to that one in another time. But right now, guys, do right by your women and make them feel good. Do whatever you can by them, because we are wrong a lot of the time for the stuff we do and the stuff we try to pull, and it's not right. You gotta grow up sometime and man up. And I know we like to call ourselves men when we get a certain age, or even as we're growing up, and say we a man now. But let's be for real. Even when you turn 18, even though you're legally considered as an adult, you really, I'm going to be honest with you. You might like it. I don't care if you like it or not, but I'm telling you the truth. You ain't an adult at 18. Basically, you still a baby. Even in your 20s, you still a baby. Really, you're not really considered grown until you at least 30. At least 30 or 31. That's when you really consider grown. But when you're in your 20s, you basically, you consider grown, but you're still a baby. And you still learning life. It's like you still beginning to learn the beginnings of life. And you're not really grown yet. Once you hit 30 and 31, then you become really considered grown. Until then, you're basically still a baby and a child. And you're learning, even though you're working and stuff, taking care, you might have your own place, paying your own bills, but you still a baby and you learning, and you don't know how to act and act maturely. And they say girls are more mature than guys and girls mature quickly than guys. But I think that's a lot of nonsense, because there are a lot of guys that are more mature than girls, and especially at an early age. And believe me, I should know. I would say I would be one of them too. But the difference is, even though I'm like over the age, I mean way over the age, I'm still a kid. Believe it or not, I will always be a kid. And I have a mindset of a kid. I'm not ashamed of it at all. And there's nothing wrong with that. And if you're out there and you're older than me, or still in that age and you're grown, adult, girl, boy, it don't matter. There's nothing wrong with it. Be proud of it and who you are. And don't try to change yourself for anybody. And if a girl or a guy can't accept you as who you are, then forget them. They're not worth it. They're not worth your time. Don't even be bothered with them. If they can't appreciate you, move on. or if they at least trying and trying their best, don't leave. Stay. That means they're showing potential and trying their best for you. And if they continue studying, trying, and they're doing their best, but it doesn't seem to match your standards, still, don't leave. It's not worth it. And understand they're trying their best to do for you. It's no excuse to leave because they're doing their best. And they might mess up maybe a lot, but a lot of those times when they mess up, it might mostly be by accident. They ain't even trying to mess up. They're trying to be perfect and be perfect for you, but they mess up even though as hard as they're trying. So I need you to understand that. Don't leave the guy. Don't leave the woman. If she's trying, if he's trying, stay. Be committed. That's how you're going to know if you're ready for marriage or not. Marriage is not something you just get into. You got to know that you are really ready for it and really prepared. And if you really love that person and want to be with them, if you don't just use them, like break their heart, plan and get married to them, then make it rough when y'all got a divorce and then get separated, all that. Make sure it's real. And even if you know, there are a lot of relationships you can get into and still get married, even if it's not real. Not a good thing. But like, you could be in love with somebody or not in love with somebody and get married and still love each other and be in love with each other. Like, you learn to love each other more as you go along and actually fall more and more in love with each other. I mean, it's a good thing too, but just try to think about it. Now, I'm going to end this video right now. I'll see y'all next time. All right. Love y'all. Peace.